This amazing spot here for the dead. I just want to thank everybody from the Donegal Society who's out here, because you see all the Donegal names on here. You know, the majority of the people on the ship were from Donegal, the majority of the victims were from Donegal. And the members of our board here include Kathy Burns, Bethany Killian, and Matt Patterson. And I want to thank you guys for helping, spearhead, project through to where we are today, and it's not over yet. Our dig crew over here, if you want to raise your hands, who are same age as the deceased at the time, that they were excavating these remains. Without question, it was on their minds, it was on our minds, and without, the change in time or circumstance, we could have been the ones who were buried here. And John Ruddy, who's listed here, Vince Gallagher gave us his family plot over in Ardra, and in 2013, he got home too. And this, the whole story here, that there's 50 more remains down there at Duffy's Cut, and we are absolutely and totally determined to get them up. And it looks like we're going to be able to do some of that this year, after a lot of years of waiting around. The fact is that we had a lot of roadblocks. We had a lot of people helping us. A lot of those roadblocks have kind of disappeared, and this year should be the year. I know I've said it before, but I think it's going to happen. I'm going to hand this over now to Frank. We've got a couple people here on our original team. Frank is here, and Bob McAllister, and he's going to say some words.
Thanks again for everybody being here today. It means an awful lot to know that there are people who remember the story and mourn the loss of these laborers, and their sacrifice that they when they shed their blood, just trying to earn their daily bread. We do have an interesting connection here with this grave. When we had this burial in 2012 rather, we had no idea that there were a number of other folks buried in the cemetery who are connected to the Duffy's Cut story. Just down this way a little ways is Julius Saxe, who was the first one to really write about the story of Duffy's Cut in the 19th century. There were a number of folks from the Duffy's Cut file, from the railroaders, Irish-American railroaders, and others who are buried here as well. I would say there are probably at least six other folks or more connected to the Duffy's Cut story who are buried here. So we can have a Duffy's Cut pilgrimage, exploring those, etc. But again, thank you to the cemetery, thank you to everybody for being here, and I'll pass it now off to Bob McAllister.
Thank you very much. I can't believe it's been 16 years since I've been involved with this project. A lot of ups and downs. The good thing is the downs, we picked ourselves back up off the deck and got back in the game. The ups were amazing. We took John Ruddy, Catherine Burns back home, which, as we all know, as people of Irish descent, home is a significant thing. We refer to it no matter where you live, no matter where you are in the world. When you put those feet back on Irish soil, you're home. So to bring those folks back home was really important. And the work's not done. We have more folks that we need to exhume and take back home. So it's important. It's so important to see all these faces every year after year. You come back. We see the same people. We see a couple new people now and again, but it's so important. It's your support and your help that make this project go and make it able to continue. Thank you to West Laurel Hill Cemetery. You do a fantastic job with this, and by the grace of God, we'll all be back here sometime around this time next year. Thanks.
Donegal Society remarks now. If we can get Kathy Burns up here and Frank McDonald up here.
Thank you all for coming, and it's been my privilege and pleasure to be hooked up with these guys. And I'm grateful that I am, and I'm grateful for anything that I can do to help these young people. They could be my relatives for all I know, and they could be related to any one of you out there. So this year we're going to really push. We're coming for you, Donegal Society. We're going to push for more money so that we can get the DNA done and get it on Ancestry so we can find some relatives. So anything would help, but in the meantime, thank you for always being here for our guys and gals.
Thank you, Kathy. My name is Frank McDonald. I'm the former president of the Donegal Association. I'm standing in for Maggie Fillinger. She sends her regards, but she had a conflict today. I would like just to take a moment to reflect back to Duffy's Cut and when this all happened in 1832, which a lot of you probably know was the first major immigration into the North American continent. The